Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cap Slam Wrestling. It's been a while, but yeah, I mean, I had to make this because Summerslam 2026 is in the books, and it was a fantastic show, a great WWE PLE after a very, very long time. I think because WrestleMania was not good. Yeah, clearly. I mean, aside from the Punk and Roman main event, WrestleMania was not good, and here they have finally hit the ball out of the park. Now there are very interesting different things about night one and night two. I'll first start with night one. I think it had a series of fantastic matches uh, throughout throughout the whole night. The crowd was great in Minneapolis. The Obviously the attendance was not that good. It was around only 37,000 on night one and 34,000 on night two. So yeah, not great in terms of attendance, but I mean you have to believe that they're going through a low phase WWE right now, and putting events of this quality definitely will help the cause in the future. They have some big events coming up in Money in the Bank and Survivor Series in October and November. So things are really setting up nicely for that. But yeah, so night one was fantastic in itself. uh, I had very few expectations out of night two, because of the match lineup it had, but it delivered in a brilliant way, and we'll get to that. But we'll start with night one first. The first match, uh, in my opinion, the match of the night, match of the SummerSlam Saturday, Liv Morgan against Io Sky totally stole the show. What a fantastic match! It had ebbs and flows throughout. Again, false finishes. They had the shenanigans of Judgment Day there with Raquel and Roxanne interfering, and they very swiftly, got that out of the way because story-wise you have to have that. But then they didn't let it, you know, create that much of an impact on the whole match, and then yeah, I mean. The fantastic moment I think of the whole night was the finishing sequence between Liv and Io, where I think Liv hits a code breaker. Then I think Io stands up beside the ropes. Liv goes for the oblivion, and Io basically lands on her hand and then basically jumps. Uh, just like she did at WrestleMania 40 against Bailey, and which shocked the whole stadium. This one again did the similar thing, but it did not end here. Liv Morgan again got in the same motion, got back, hit a very insane code breaker, and then the Oblivion, and then 1 2 3. Fantastic match. I mean, kudos to Morgan and Sky for having fantastic chemistry, way better than their Night of Champions match, and yeah, they delivered big times. And just for this last finishing sequence, I think this was the match of the night for me. Obviously, it was a great match, but the finishing sequence, I was just out of my seat, like wow, what the hell is happening? Uh, so yeah, I mean that was Liv and Io. Now I don't quite remember the order of the matches, so I'll go with what I remember. The next match, I think it was the second match. I think was the six-man tag between LA Solo and Royce Keys versus Usos and Jacob Fatu. It was a great match. I think you know for what it was supposed to be. For that, it was a great match. It had the fun element. Solo doing the heat thing. It was too funny, man. Solo has become a treat to watch on TV, and I think it shows. And yeah, I mean, I think it was pretty good. The match, I think, did not was not boring at any point. So for this kind of match with these participants, I think that's a great achievement when the match is not boring at any point. So I think they had the crowd throughout the match, and yeah, I mean they delivered big time. Very fun match. Right people won, and I don't know if it's the end of the saga between these three people and the bloodline. it could be the end for at least LA Knight and the Bloodline, while Solo's equation with the Bloodline can still be explored further. But yeah, I mean, LA Knight seems to be done with Bloodline at this point. I don't know what's next for him, but yeah, I mean, seems to be the end of the line at least for now with LA and Bloodline. So yeah, I mean, that was a very fun match. Uh, Going on to match number three, uh, let's yeah, I mean, let's go with the women's tag team, rather the six women tag match actually between the Bellas and Paige versus Fatal Influence. Probably the weakest match of the night, partly due to Brie Bella getting injured very early in the match. Uh, some spots had to be refigured, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't a great match. It wasn't supposed to be a great match, I think. Uh, so yeah, I mean, I don't have any thoughts about it. It was a fine 2-star match, I guess. If I had to rate Liv and Io, I think I'll rate it, well, I think 4.75, I guess, right? I mean, uh, yeah, I mean, where can I cut the marks? For the 6-man tag, I think a solid 3.5. I think it did very well. And then for this match, I think 2 stars. Uh, Again, a few botches which you would expect with Bellas and Page, but then an injury played its part as well. So yeah, I mean, yeah, nothing really to talk about this particular match. Um, I'm still forgetting the fourth match, because I think CM Punk and Cody was one, and Brock and Oba was obviously the main event. Um, what was it? What was it? It's fun. Okay, of course, yeah. Gunther versus Nick Aldis. Uh, Nick Aldis, got a very grand entrance. The OG Nick Aldis from NWA and TNA. So for those who know about Nick Aldis, I mean, you guys would know what it's like. It was a great entrance. Uh, Coming to the match, to be honest, I expected a bit more from Nick Aldis. I know it was his first match in 3 years, so obvious ring rust would be there, but I still expected a bit. I think there were some nerves there for Nick, uh, and I think I probably expected a bit more, but doesn't matter. The crowd gave a fantastic response to Aldis throughout the match, even after the match. Uh, so which is what matters, I think. And for now, he is going to be the GM. But I do think that a full-time wrestling career is waiting for him in WWE. Maybe at another point of time when another feud rises up to this level. I do think that will happen. Uh, WWE don't give you the ball in the first go, I think, in these cases, right? So I do think that it will happen, but not right now. So yeah, the match in the ring could have been better, but I think didn't matter because it was his first match in 3 years. His WWE debut at a stadium at SummerSlam. Doesn't get better than that. So yeah, fantastic outing for Aldis. I think Gunther does what he does best, and yeah, now moving on to the semi-main event, which is CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. Sorry, long match. Long match is what I have to say. Slow match. I for sure expected a lot better performance from both these guys, but somehow I think the way they went towards the road of a slow match, which for me didn't make sense. But I mean, it wasn't the best of the matches for sure. I think for me the third best match of the night, and it had no business being there. It had to be the best match, but it wasn't. A rare off outing for both Punk and Rhodes. More so for CM Punk, I think, which a botched moonsault, horrible moonsault. I mean, and interestingly, he tried the same moonsault against John Cena 15 years back, and same. like the same exact same landing, just brushing the head of Cody John at that time. So pretty insane for that. But yeah, I mean, now the match was really slow, not really talk about. Towards the end, it got picked up the pace, got fast, got exciting. But again, not much. And then Randy Orton interfered, RQ to Cody Rhodes. I wasn't that excited, to be really honest, because for me, I think these championship matches don't need any interferences. So a bit disappointed to that end, but yeah, I mean, Orton is back. I think we're going with Cody against Orton. The thing is that the next PLE is Sunday night's main event in September, I think, in Atlanta, Georgia. Um, I don't know, the matches they've set up, and we'll go to night two. Are those matches, you know, like worthy of a Sunday night's main event? CM Punk versus, okay, we'll get through that, but Randy and Cody, I don't know, man. It should be at least be at Money in the Bank. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, but definitely they have some big feuds coming out of SummerSlam, so that is definitely a positive. And and yeah, I mean, I expected a lot better from this match. It wasn't. So 3.25 stars for me for CM Punk against you know Cody Rhodes. For Nick Aldis and Gunther, I think 3.25 again. Yeah, I mean, I had the same feeling with this match as well. For the 6-person tag, I think he did 3.5. You know what? I'll give 3.5 to Punk and Rhodes and Aldis and Gunther as well. But yeah, I mean, they should have been easily 4 plus. And coming to the main event, Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi. Brock Lesnar in his hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota. He has done his college from here. I think he's born in Webster, South Dakota, but yeah, I mean, raised here and spent majority of his life here. But so yeah, I mean, he got a fantastic response. Obafemi got a great response. So the match was pretty good. I think for a trilogy, for the third match between these kind of competitors, I think they could have done a bit more. They didn't use the cell as a prop, really. They didn't use it. Hardly there was a bump against cell. It was just a glorified street fight, I guess. And so that didn't make sense. It could have had a normal street fight, but yeah, I mean, in terms of selling the match, you need Hell in a Cell. But again, could have used the cell a bit more. Could have done a few more things for my liking. I think for a third match, for the final match of the trilogy between two competitors. But yeah, this match was pretty good. I think no real complaints. Again, lots of F5s. I think a couple of fall from graces. But yeah, the fun part came towards the end of the match where Brock Lesnar, removed the mat, and there was a hardwood flooring exposed basically, and then he picked him up for an F5. Then he did the Undertaker's sign, and then he got him in the position of a tombstone, and he had the tombstone on the hardwood floor. I lost my mind, man. I shouted, I lost my mind. I was so excited. Did not expect it. Brock Lesnar always does something unbelievable, especially at SummerSlam. Now, there is no doubt in my mind Brock Lesnar is Mr. SummerSlam. If Shawn Michaels or The Undertaker is Mr. WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar is Mr. SummerSlam. He has had countless moments at SummerSlam, You go back to his first SummerSlam against winning the WWE, his first WWE title against The Rock in 2002. Then all these years back, I think he had a match with Triple H. Then he had a match with John Cena, the infamous Suplex City thing where Suplex City was born. Over the years, I think he had fantastic matches at SummerSlam. I think he had, obviously faced Roman Reigns, he faced Rollins, Cody Rhodes a couple of 3 years back, I think. Then had, brilliant returns, 2021 return in Stadium at SummerSlam. Last year he returned to a massive pop at SummerSlam again. So countless moments, countless moments. Hell in a Cell match against the Undertaker, definitely I forgot that. Yeah, of course. So yeah, I mean, he is Mr. SummerSlam, delivers his best, does something crazy. Uh, the Roman match, where was it? Roman and Brock, the tractor thing. Where did it happen? I think was it at Clash in the Castle. I don't know. Uh, but but yeah, I mean, where was that? Let's pause it. Yeah.